welcome back to Crafty Bastard Games. I'm Cyrus, the Crafty Bastard Gamer, doing another unboxing this week. I have the November Dungeon Crate. Now, I have been hanging on to it for a few weeks. Wanted a special occasion to open it, and it looks like today is the day. So let's pop it open and see what's inside. There we go. We've got the card on top. I'll make sure not to read the bottom. Let it be a surprise. They are the creators, makers of worlds, and guides to your epic adventures. Dungeon Masters, woohoo! Work hard to bring fun and excitement to every game session. This month's crate is dedicated to those who let us dive into a world of fantasy far from the daily grind. Very cool. I'm excited about this a lot because not only do I play games, I run games. That's part of the Crafty Bastard Gamer. You're making things for your players, or maybe bringing miniatures into other people's games. I'm very excited about this, so let's dive in. Ooh, got a nice little dice bag from, was it Metal Dice Games? Yeah, I've been seeing a lot more Metal Dice Games products out there. And you know, I may have a bag that matches this one, red and gold, but this is cute. Always a classy act to have a nice dice bag. It doesn't have to be a Crown Royal bag, but a lot of us do have those, and some of us have a lot of those. Okay, so this is 4x6. It's considered a medium. Gold satin lining. Dice bag. Your dice are the keys to life and death. Keep them in a place that looks good and is handy to take from game to game with this handsome dice bag from Metallic Dice Games. You know, pretty much anything Metallic Dice Games put out is really high quality. Just looks very clean and professional, so that's cool. Alright, we have another patch, just like last time, or something in the last two crates. GamerBadges.com is bringing to us the Game Master Badge. I like this one a whole heck of a lot. Yeah, from JBM Press. I just like the idea of going to a convention and having like my regalia on my sleeve, where I'm like, yeah, Game Master and a werewolf, watch out. That's pretty cool. Alright, we got some little, okay, that must go with these guys here, maybe? Let's see what's going on. So, Arknight, yeah, Arknight.com. What are you giving to us, Arknight? Oh, this is what didn't make it into the October box that we were looking for. Some miniatures of vampires and werewolves. So, glad to get this. Let's open her up. And I was very hesitant with these. I like my figurines to be three-dimensional, but having seen these in play in another game, I kind of like that you can see through them. And as opposed to a paper standee, you can't see behind them. This one you can see me through it. And then the little platforms they have are also clear. Let's fish this together without breaking it, which I may not be capable of doing. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I could see myself using these. And then we got so many of these little guys in the previous bag, but I didn't have enough platforms to put them on. So it's just good having more of these laying around and then being able to swap them out. So Arknight Games, very cool. Thank you very much. Well, this looks intense. Another RPG coaster, but this one, wow. And offer code for 20% off stuff on their website. This is super cool, guys. Game Master coaster with felt on the bottom, and it's engraved for RPG coasters for their business. Wow, this is really cool. I mean, you can see I support the Pigsy art in my love and affection. This is something different. This is something else. Game Master coaster. Beautifully crafted and ready for your tankard. I need a tankard, by the way. I need a good tankard. This is cool, but it's not a tankard. I just noticed my pinky was to the sky. Didn't mean for that to happen. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, laser cut with Dragon Eye and Game Master banner. The bottom of these coasters features a handy felt backing to keep it from scratching the table. Yeah, that's neat. I'm going to be using this one right away. I think I like having my founding member coaster just be my use only, and the others for my players, but this is Game Master use only. So RPG coasters, very cool. Digging down deeper, okay. I think someone spoiled this, that I knew this was coming. This is a card caddy. The pictures of it look like it's for playing cards that converts into a discard tray. Yeah, I've seen this product before. However, it's not just for playing cards, right? How does it work? There we go. Okay, yeah, cool. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing here. I like it. Yeah, I did see this design because you could have multiple of them, and then you have the draw deck and the discard deck, so that's really cool. I could see myself using that in a couple different games. I don't use a lot of card-based stuff, unless it's something that I have just as a random draw, but that could be really, really useful. And that comes from narrowhills.com. Card caddy. Moving forward, okay, we have the full deck. Now this, I feel like we got something similar before. The Game Master's Toolbox, critical hit deck for Game Masters. I think we had some other damage box. I know we got a preview of these cards, like a 5-card sampler. But anytime I can randomly draw something to get some inspiration, really, because when you're a game master, you come up with a lot, you build a lot, and you're usually very good at improv, but sometimes you just need that extra little seed, extra little idea that's going to take you to the next level, to give you a very unconventional response. Or, how many times can you behead your enemy? Well, that's always going to be satisfying, but if you could damage the enemy in another way, this could help. So we're looking at the speed is reduced by half, triple damage, quadruple damage, and your armor class is reduced by a random number for a random number of rounds. This is cool stuff. I could see myself using it. I personally have different rules for how I use critical hits and such. I want the bonuses to go to the players, not the bad guys. So I do use criticals and instant kills as a possibility. However, a bad guy will never be able to get an instant kill on a player. Just like sometimes I will use these to give a little extra nastiness to a player, but typically this is a way for the players to enhance the damage they do to the NPCs. So this is coming in from who dat? Who dat Dale? Critical hit. Oh, it's Nord Games. Yeah, I could see myself using this. I have a few similar decks, so it'll be interesting to see where it fits in gameplay, which one I use more often from now on. Digging down in, we have, oh, I love these little mini dungeons. You've heard before how much I like them. This one is called the Solarium. Ooh, clever wordplay. Adventure of the Week for 4 to 6 level 1 characters. Always good to have an intro. I have a few friends who might be interested in playing Pathfinder or Dungeons & Dragons, something like that. And it's difficult to necessarily homebrew a level 1 campaign. That is difficult, tricky, and interesting, and it doesn't sound like the same go rescue the princess kind of plot. So fantastic. Thank you to the folks at Adventure, what are they called? Adventure a Week, yeah, Adventure a Week. Cool. Looking back through here, the critical hit deck, the Game Master badge, the dice bag, the card caddy, Game Master coaster, the 5th edition mini dungeon, the vampires and werewolves, bonus item, 3 1-inch acrylic markers. Oh, that's what these were. I thought those were with the werewolves. Got these little acrylic markers here. So they're from Advanced Deployment. You should know how much I love those guys by now. Status effects, hit point. Oh, okay. This is cool. When you have the other types of plastic, particularly ones that are colored or clear, you can't do much with them as far as writing on them, but if you do this opaque white, an erasable wet marker will show up quite nicely, so you could draw whatever you want on here as a status effect, or you can show what their hit points are, or how many rounds until they can move, anything like that. So pretty simple little addition, but muchly appreciated. Thanks to the guys at Dungeon Crate. Well, that looks like it's going to be it for the November Dungeon Crate. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied. There's some great stuff in here. A lot of useful things that I'll be able to incorporate in my gameplay pretty easily. I would say my favorite is probably the coaster, just because of the quality of detail. It looks so nice. The dark color of the wood, it's very detailed design, so I think I'm most excited about using that, but also the critical hit deck might come into play very quickly in some upcoming games. So thank you to the folks at Dungeon Crate. Wayne, you and your crew are doing a fantastic job. Thank you for watching. As always, keep crafting, and I'll see you next time. Craft Faster Games.